and you're signed up, there'll be another one coming out. What date is it today? 18th. Probably next week. Hang on, no, when's the end of the month? No, it might be the following week. But if you're not getting them, check your junk. And it's my email address, hello@lorrainedodder.com, because you don't want to miss out. Because obviously I give away either some music or a meditation every month. And also the course is coming along nicely. Ooh, so excited about that. I really, really am. Hello, Catherine. No, don't worry about being late, because we don't normally start till about 8 o'clock. So we wait for a few of the others to drift in or drift out and catch up on the replay. But it's, been how's your week been? Honestly, today I just, I've had a few moments like that, which I think when we don't normally feel like that, I know the medication made me go a bit weird, but yeah, honestly, I just could throw all my equipment in the bin. Jeanette, hi. Yeah, missed you too, Jeanette. Yeah, it was fantastic. Like I say, Nikki's got lots of stuff coming out, so I don't want to kind of steal a thunder there. So yeah, let that all come out. And then obviously we've got Mind, Body, Spirit. Anybody that's coming along to that. So Moon Leah's saying a bit bumpy with the energy. But yeah, honestly, it's been emotional. That's all I can say. But so again, please like and share this video if you enjoy it, and to get it out there. And if you're not subscribed, please, please, please subscribe, because that helps us push our channel and our lovely, beautiful group that we've got out even further. Absolutely. So Anne saying she's been really tired. Yeah, I was. I do sleep in the day, but not all the time. Hi, Vet, missed you too, darling. But even today, I had to go and have a lie down. I've literally done nothing, but that can be part of the fibroin anyway. But yeah, even when I was away, I was just absolutely exhausted. I don't think I drank enough. Then all my legs and my feet swole up. But anyway, let's move them negative. I've been a right negative Nelly today, haven't I? So anyway, let's move away from that, because I want to tell you all about the course. So I channel some of it, not in the channel. I'm channeling my higher self. So I call it downloads. So I've got the complete outline for the course, and I'm going to tell you all about it in a minute. And like I say, if you're not signed up to my newsletter, I will be giving one course away to somebody. And then I'll be offering a discount, but only if you're in the newsletter. It won't be on here. So Blip is saying, sorry, you know me. Oh, shiny thing. I'll go through the comments in a minute, but I just want to tell you about the course that's coming. So it's going to be over 12 weeks. There will be small amounts of video, but it will be very different to anything you probably experienced, in the sense of the way I always speak about healing and our journey and how we navigate through the spiritual path and also the personal human path. And obviously, if you're on this channel, you understand that I've got a completely different viewpoint, which can be considered a bit left field and a bit out there and a bit, not emphatic, but it's so far from the truth. This course was born through the fires of everything that I've experienced, and also the spiritual journey. And like I say, all the regulars are welcome. If you're new, please subscribe to my channel, please, or our channel, because it's not just mine. It might have my name on it, but without you guys, it would be nothing. So I'm deeply grateful for everybody that comes or watches on the replay. But yeah, so the course is not about us sitting in the pain, and we're told, aren't we, we've got to heal it to feel it, or we've got to feel it to heal it. Sorry, I always get that blend the wrong way around. But I've got a very different approach. And like I say, the awakenings since 2012 are very different. I feel, as you know, every week I speak about kind of similar things. There's so much information out there that maybe was true 10, 15, 20 years ago, but actually now we're at such a different point in Earth's history that healing has to be quicker, because otherwise, not we're going to get left behind, because nobody's left behind, because it depends on your soul contract, your soul journey, your choices, your free will. But all I do know is part of why I'm here is to help people move through it quicker and to transform quicker And literally the course so there's 12 modules. It starts off, the first 6 will be the foundation. So it'll be really doing the healing work. It'll be really doing the shadow work. It'll be going kind of, for want of a better word, like balls deep into it. So it's not for the faint-hearted. It's for people that really want to come along and go, do you know what? I've had enough. I'm sick of my own poo. Change up for another 4-letter word. And that was where I got to. Then obviously I had the awakening, and even understanding the awakenings, everybody's so different. They can be really fast, really, really quick. And then what that can do is it can trigger some of the old school awakened ones into, I don't know. Anyway, like I say, all I'm interested in is getting this course out. It's not going to be overly expensive. It will be very, very valuable. I'm not just blowing smoke up my own backside. How I put it together is, I've got to be honest. And also the best praise that we can ever have is from ourselves, not from somebody else. That will be all included in the course. But it will have some older techniques, but mixed in with a newer style of thinking. So it won't be over processing your pain. Every module will have a powerful hypnosis of, say, 10 to 15 minutes that you listen to during that week. So there will be activities that you do. And like I say, if you come to this, I can't give you any guarantees, but I guarantee that this guarantee I can give you is, if you go into this head first and just go, right, each week I'm going, it doesn't matter. Even if you have to do a module every 2 weeks, it really doesn't matter. And you turn it into a 6-month course instead of a 12-week course, really doesn't matter. But as long as you just keep going. So like I say, some of the things we'll be covering, it's different. We deal with the human emotional kind of nonsense, not to say nonsense, but we deal with all of that. It's not about reliving our trauma. It's not about doing any of that. It's owning it and going, okay, this stuff happened to me, but now I recognize what it's doing is it's still running the show. My subconscious mind is still plugged into that blueprint, right? Because when we came to Earth, we came with 2 fears: fear of falling and a fear of loud noises as a baby. Everything else we've learned. Like I say, this isn't just about, this is a mix of deep emotional healing. And we start that by, going into, let me just talk about the first module, because I'm mindful that I can jump around. So it's the truth about healing, how we've been lied to, how your mind works, and working on the personal growth. So we won't be going like surface level. It will be, like I say, you're going in deep, even from week 1. Right. And it's understanding how your human mind works and how you can use it to your advantage instead of disadvantage. Right. Because when we've got all those things like depression, anxiety, they're just symptoms of what's really wrong. We can know, right, what it's connected to, but there will be other stuff. So like I say, you'll get a recording each week as well for you to listen to. Like I say, if you want to do one, what will happen is, I think I'm going to put it on Wix, which is my website provider. So the course will unlock after a week, right? So you can't just rush ahead. Okay, that's the reason why I've done it that way, is because I really need you, or whoever's going to do the course, right, is going to not just rush through it and go, oh, yeah, like every other course. Oh, yeah, I know this before. I've done this. I promise you, if you really go into this and go, I am going to smash through every barrier that I've created, right? And that's the tough part, is really being honest with ourselves, because what tends to happen is the ego will all step in the way. Like, I feel blessed, right? The awakening that I had was literally my ego sat on my shoulder, and it does now, right? And that's my higher self. It's like, oh yeah, hold on a minute, right? I don't have these thoughts. I used to have this looping thoughts, over analytical mind. I had all of that. It's gone. And people say to me, yeah, all right, don't really believe you. It's right. Without being rude, I'm not really bothered if somebody believes me or not. All I can tell you is my life has changed, and I want to share that with everybody, that there is a different way. We don't have to sit in it, because even if you look at these groups on Facebook, all over the place, they're very much sitting in that, what I call kind of victim conscious energy, right? Which is fine. If people want to do that, absolutely. I'd never ever say somebody don't do it, right? But all I can tell you is, when you move out of that, you really own your poo, you can accelerate beyond your wildest dreams. I promise you. So the first week is how the mind works. The second week is deep inner child, not even just inner child, but inner children, right? It's because there will be one child that will be more prominent, but we'll do that sort of ego, emotional wounds, and that's where the shadow work comes in. So you're kind of just going right in deep. Then we're going to move on to somatic nervous system reset and emotional regulation, because what happens for a lot of us when we've been through stuff, our nervous system is kind of all over the place. But I'm not going to go deep into that, but I'll help you build strong, calm resilience so that you can navigate literally anything. Then we move on to module 4, which is about navigating the triggers. Triggers, anyone that triggers us, we should be kissing their feet, right? Absolutely kissing their feet. So I'll talk all about that, how you can respond to life with calmness. It's like you stepping into who you really are, right? Then we go on to module 5, or session 5 is like breaking the cycles, rebuilding relationships, not just with others, but also with ourselves. So it's kind of all about that self-talk, because when you start to change, and you've had, not you, I'm not talking into anybody individually, but when we've had lax boundaries, or we've behaved in a certain way because it's kept us safe and protected, because that's what the mind's job is. Like I say, module 1 will explain all of this, right? So when we move through to breaking through the cycles, it's being able to respond to others as well, because they're not going to like the change. Anyone that's benefited from our boundaries, right, is more than likely going to kick back. So that can be kids, partners, whatever, parents. So yeah, I'm helping you navigate through that. Then we move on to what I call last of the foundationals. This is like session 6, where it's like emotional intelligence and moving forward and really strengthening those boundaries. So it kind of links in. So that's what I would call the human aspect. Then we move on to connecting to your higher self, because that is the person, as I say. So I'm just reading the comments. I say, okay, so Sophia, the course is a course that I have that's coming soon. Don't know, a couple of months, maybe. It depends, because like I say, I'm navigating the kind of exhaustion and the fibro and stuff, right? So you go back and listen anyway, darling. So yeah, I don't want to talk about this too much, but like I say, that's when I'm guiding you through to help you fully connect to your higher self. Because yes, I can do it a little bit each week, but it's not the same as actually, you having a recording to listen to, right? So that's rewiring your mind, right? And yeah, so I used to overthink everything. Petronika's saying, absolutely, absolutely. There is the prayer of serenity. All of you will know. So I'm looking over to my mum, because what is it? What is it? Please give me someone will know it, but I'm not religious at all. But that's a really good poem, and actually I'll probably include that in there somewhere. But so then I'm helping you to connect to your higher self. Then then module 8, we're going into trusting your intuition, which is your higher self, understanding. Some of you will know this stuff already, but all I will say is a lot of us don't embody it. That's the difference, right? We don't actually embody it. Yeah, Patricia, you will love this, because you love reading, don't you? And I know that you will. Like I say, I'm sure there's many of others, but I know that Patricia, because I've worked with Tricia before, sorry, my computer's moving. She loves reading. So it will be a mix of, just like I say, it's not a full video course, but you will have access to me. If you join the course, you will have access to me on email, WhatsApp, whatever you need. And I'm thinking about maybe setting up a little private group within Wix, not on here, that will be part of it. But the only thing I'm a bit concerned about is if you get different people starting at different times. So I don't want people getting confused. So we might have a student one and then maybe a grad one. But anyway, I'll work that out. And then we'll touch on a bit of the unlocking past memories. So other lifetimes, all your regulars know that I don't always talk about past lives. It's other lives, because we can go to past lives. We can go to parallel lives. So parts of our souls that are fractured off and are existing now. or we can go to future lifetimes. So there'll be another little recording where you will go through that as well, and understanding like wounds and energy that you might have carried across. Yeah, that's it. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, and the courage. No, and I think it's the courage to understand the things that I can. I've probably made a pig's ear out of that, but that's the beginning bit is right, darling. But I'm sure someone else will find it. But anyway, so then we'll move through to quantum alignment. So we'll be talking about shifting timelines and you stepping onto your highest path. So that will be kind of getting you ready to activate a new path and do a quantum jump like onto a new timeline. And then we've got 11, we're deepening your connection. So it's maybe connecting to other helpers and guides and perhaps loved ones as well. And then the last one will be about energy shielding, energy mastery, because like I say, I've got a very different approach to even the word empath, right? So, you know, a lot of people don't think the same way. And like I say, I never mean to cause offense, but I feel that there's a lot of buzzwords out there that, what's the word? There is a lot of buzzwords out there that keep people stuck on their spiritual journey. And when we can like for example, you have the theory of or the perception of the narcissist will always attract the empath. I feel that that's, yeah, anyway, probably not going to speak too much about on there because like I said, I don't want to offend anybody, but I've got a very different mindset surrounding that. And all I can say is I connect to my higher self. That's who I trust. I don't really have guides. Don't need them. Why do we need a guide to tell us what to do? Anyway, I don't connect to guides. I might get them in sometimes, but not very often, because that my awakening was very much connect to your higher self. You're cutting out the middleman. You're going straight to the organ grinder, not the monkey. So yeah, absolutely. So that's the course. So yeah, I know that you'll love it. So Brittany's saying the Serenity Prayer is a well-known prayer that asks the ability to accept what can be changed and the courage, yeah, and it's the wisdom to know the difference. That's it. You've hit the nail on the head. I've got it up there. My mum's got it like a little pretend kind of like stained glass thing. My jog, making up my own new words now. But yeah, absolutely. So, but more will follow. So, like I say, make sure you signed up to the newsletter because you will have a chance to win the whole of the course. And I'll just pick someone at random. I'll just put everybody's names into a random generator and it pulls it up. So tonight, third eye, so many misconceptions around it. And you'll know that I don't go with the flow. I don't go in with the mainstream spiritually at all. And that's, you know, like I say, people will either love what I say or they won't. But the souls that are meant to find me and be here tonight will, whether it's live or on the replay. But anyway, so what is the third eye? So it's a chakra. We know this. Anybody that's new, if you don't, it's a chakra, an energy center that's based in between your eyebrows. And it's not just about seeing and visualizing. And again, all my regular people will know if you're not, yeah, Patricia, you will love it. I'm not going to look at the comments because I do a dory there, don't I, and go sideways. So it's, like I say, it's linked to our pineal gland. And I'm sure that most of you that are here tonight will know what that is. If you're not, go and Google it. And like I say, we don't need to be able to see it. It's about trusting that intuition. Your higher self will show you things, right? So people really get hung up on visualizing. Please, please, please don't. I know the regulars are probably sick to death of me saying it, but I will literally, what's the word, die on this hill, or I don't even like that. But anyway, I am very, very passionate about it. Absolutely. So it can be seeing colors. It can be seeing the clarity in a situation. It could be seeing something for what it really is. A lot of the time we go through relationships, friendships, or whatever, and we don't always see an aspect of that person, but the universe, and all my friends will know that I'll always say this, is the universe will always show me, right? That is you know, it is linked to the third eye, but I think there's a lot of stuff out there that people get hung up on, that you absolutely see it when you're in meditation. But like I say, you all know that. So gonna go through some of the misconceptions. Some people think it just opens like that. Sometimes it can be a slow, gradual. Okay. So it, you know, this idea that it just opens and you see everything can set people up for disappointment, not feeling good enough. They're not doing it right. There's something wrong with them because they can't see. Doesn't mean that. All it means is, like, I opened mine up, um, like I say, through a meditation, Solvana, when I started seeing colours, then I was led, like, literally, oh, I love that cut out the middle one. Exactly, cut out the middle, man. You do, like, it's great to have guides. It's great. It is fantastic. If that's how people want to work, that's amazing. But no, I don't. And I'm here to help you understand that you don't need a guide. The only guide you need is yourself, your higher self. That's it. Yes, it's great to have, you know, others come in. Absolutely amazing, and give information. But you can ask your higher self anything. But people get stuck on it anyway, right? So it's more. It can be a slow burn. Some people, it can bang, like in this meditation, whether you're doing it live or on the replay. Mine opened up by me seeing the indigo kind of purpley indigo color, and I would see it just kind of opening up in the middle until it came like a band around, and then went through the awakening process, and I was off visualizing everywhere in the realms. I was taken everywhere, like loads of so many different places. It was unreal. So I was seeing that through my third eye, but also I understood then, beg my pardon me, is that it's not always about visualizing. So yeah, it's spiritual growth can come in kind of bursts, of fast bursts or slow burn. Either way, don't get hung up on it. Do this meditation again. You know, I think that's another thing, is like with meditation or hypnosis, people just expect that it just, you do it once and it's going to happen. Or it's like, oh, I'm just seeing blackness, so it means I'm rubbish and can't do this. Absolutely not. Like, I don't know why I do this. I don't know why I shut my eyes when I talk like this, but when you're in the meditation in a little while, if you are not seeing anything visually, whether it's colors or whatever it is, and you're like, I'm doing it wrong, it's rubbish, I'm crap at this, whatever you're saying to yourself, what are you feeling in your body, what's coming into your mind, just breathe your way through it and just use your imagination. Because we covered this not last week, obviously, yeah, the week before last, didn't we, about visualizing. Just let it go. And like I say, opening your third eye is opening you up, not just your intuition up. It's connecting to you even deeper to your higher self. And your higher self will show you what you need to see in meditation and outside of it. So look at friendships. Look at your relationships around you. What are you not seeing? That's what your third eye helps you to do. And you don't need strict rituals. Do this meditation. Or I've even got some 852 hertz music, which is in my shop, £8.88. If you want to continue on this journey, you can listen to that music and just meditate with the intention of opening up your third eye. I provide low ticket or low cost items for you. I provide so much free content. I think I've got 20 odd videos that you can go back to at any time and just listen to the meditations. And like I say, all the meditations that I put out, they are $9.99. They're not overly expensive. And people say to me, oh, I haven't got any money. But I'm like, well, you've got money for cigarettes. You've got money to go shopping. You've got money for a takeaway, right? You've got money to do all these things. But the best money you can ever spend is investing in yourself. Trust me. Trust me, it is the money well spent. So pictures saying, I see colours, not shapes. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you see, whether you see symbols. I will, like I say, I'll guide you through it. Thank you, Kenzie, for buying my meditations. Like I say, I put in, the music that I get produced. I want you to just have that. It's like that's why I'm giving everyone an opportunity to win it as well. So, people, not everybody, but when people say to me, it's so full of lack wounds, I can't afford it. right? Then what that's happening is that's a vibration that's going out to the universe saying, well, she doesn't think that she deserves it. I can't afford it. Right, it's lack wounds. That's, we'll work through that on the course. Lack wounds, they're really, really a big thing, and kind of being wrong. And so another misconception, it's not dangerous or something, something bad. It really isn't. I know certainly within some religions, I'm not even going to talk about that because I don't want to get shadow bans. But think about a religion beginning with C that on is it Palms Ash Wednesday, right? Where does that take place? I'm not. That's all I'm saying. Because, like I said, I don't want to get be put in the naughty step. So how can your third eye speak to you? So you've got your clair senses, right? So you've got clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, claircognizance, and there's a few more, but I'm just going to talk about these 4. Some of you will know this already, but if you don't, our third eye connects to our clair senses. They're intuitive channels that help us receive insight and messages and understanding. So clairvoyance, clear seeing. So you might see inner imagery, symbols, flashes of insight, whatever. This is just one of the many ways that our third eye works. Clairsentience, that's clear feelings. That's what I want you to tap into every time we're doing these meditations every week. Tap into what you're feeling. If you're not seeing, instead of going the monkey mind going, oh, I'm not seeing anything, it's only dark, nothing's happened, I must be rubbish, whatever you're doing, get that monkey out and go, what am I feeling in my body? I'm just relaxing into this moment. I'm choosing to be here, and I'm choosing to set the intention of whatever we're working on each week. So this would be to open up fully your third eye, right? Clairaudience, clear hearing. So you might hear, you'll always hear me speak about not just seeing. I'll say, what do you feel, see, sense, know, smell, taste, right? So that's clear hearing. You might hear internal words. You might hear, sometimes they can be like thoughts that don't feel like yours. So that can be the hearing as well. It's not actually hearing it outside. So I can differentiate between my higher self and my ego, right? It's like whether people believe me or not. That like I say, that's okay. I'm okay with not knowing. I'm okay with being misunderstood or people not believing me, which was a huge wound for me before, but I've let it all go. So claircognizance, this is my superpower. You will have one. There's more, but I'm just showing you the first, 4 the 4 kind of biggies of just knowing. So you know something within your bones. You don't know how you know it. You've got no logical explanation of how you know it. Right. And that can be kind of linked to clairvoyance and the psychic part of us. But the thing is, when you start trusting it, just remember your higher self will never, ever lead you down the wrong path. It's only the human ego, an aspect of us that will go, that was a mistake. There are no mistakes. Right? There are no mistakes. Our higher self. Never thought of Ash Wednesday in the third eye. Exactly. Yeah. And it's funny because I did as a child, and that was when I came out of it, and I didn't understand then, but I do now. And it was like, oh, okay. I always used to feel really weird when we would go and that would be done. I'd be like, it made me feel really, now I understand why. But like I said, I don't want to speak too much about that because, like I said, I don't want to go in the naughty bin. But yeah, so you don't need all of these skills. One might be dominant and also they can change. That's another thing we're told about. We can develop psychically, absolutely, but that's just about trusting your intuition, trusting your higher self, which I do complicitly. Can you get more than one gift? Absolutely. I hear at times, then I feel something and then dream. Absolutely. This is what I mean. This is why I get really passionate about is there's so much falsehoods out there, but all like I feel a hypocrite because what I'm saying is you go with when you hear something, use your discernment. Even with me, it's something will either resonate or it won't. But listening to other people, that, like I say, my biggest role here on earth is to help you connect to your higher self, right? Because when you do, You can, and they can change. And all I can tell you is when I went through the awakening and I was seeing with my eyes open and my eyes closed, like I say, too much to kind of talk about on here, and it kind of tailed off. I went into spiritual ego. I was like, oh my God, they've taken everything away from me. No, they were showing me the ropes because I was so logically left-brained, had to have an answer for everything and had to understand everything, right? But understood, my higher self was like, no, 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 Lorraine, doesn't work like that. You need to move more over to your right brain because you've gone through so much what we call trauma. Don't even want to say the word. That's what's kept you safe. But now we're showing you so much stuff that you can't doubt it. And it was just like download after download after download. You might call it channeling. You're channeling your higher self, right? Same thing. It's no different. You can have more than one, but they can change. But all I will say to you is if they change, but like I said, there's loads more. I'll put them all in the course and fully go into it on there. So it does, like I said, it connects us to our higher self. And like I say, it's helps us to focus and tune in and to pick up those little nudges from higher self, the signs, the synchronicities, all that. Right. So it's getting you to trust your inner kind of voice. Like I say, it's not always about seeing. Yes, you can have more than one. Absolutely. And yes, I do already. I'm glad that's one of the biggest things as well on the journey is discernment. Even like I say, even from me, if there's something that I say that you don't resonate with, it's like take it or, I'm just being honest. It's like take it or leave it. I come every Sunday, but I won't be in next week. So I'll be Mind, Body, Spirit. And I was going to do a recording for you, but I've run out of spoons energy wise. But yeah, I did miss you all. Absolutely. I was going to do something live from when I was down there, but I was just exhausted. But yes, that discernment, it is. If something doesn't feel right, because I'm telling you now, and I guarantee you, all of us are the same. When we've ignored that gut feeling or that third eye experience where we've seen something, either in a meditation or in our waking conscious mind, right? A situation, a person, whatever it is, right? And we've ignored it. Every time it's got us up poop street without a paddle. Every single time. Every single time. I guarantee it. I don't think there's anyone here, if you're watching live on the replay, will go, yeah. Right. They will. You will. All of you. I promise. So absolutely. So Petronica's saying a higher self sounds like a much stricter official version of me. I act on it. Yeah, absolutely. Mine's really funny. Mine absolutely takes the PISS out of me, and I laugh. Like honestly, it is. But when you can trust it, but also be mindful that others around you may feel when you talk about this stuff, right, that you are kind of triggering them or it's like that you're implying that you are higher up in the food chain. Absolutely not. But all I can categorically tell you is that we don't sit in victim consciousness at all when we're at a different layer of consciousness, right? And that's what the course is for. It's to help you move through all that BS that's happened for you, not even to you, like none of it. All of you here will believe in soul contracts, won't you? Absolutely. But like I say, let's move into the meditation because I'm mindful. I can always yatter on for ages. I'll go back over the questions in a little while. But Jack's saying, yeah, we'll go back. I'll go back over the questions. Yeah, so I really want to move. This is a bit of a longer one tonight as well. And yeah, as always, just get yourself really, really comfy. And sitting or lying down doesn't matter. Let me have a slurp of my. Oh, I haven't done the cards, girls. Oh, don't know whether to do it afterwards. Yeah, I did pull the cards. Yeah, I think I'll do them afterwards. Remind me if I forget. I've got intuitive whispers out again. They're kind of one of my favourites as well. So Claire's saying, yeah, I'm not going to look at the comments because I'm a bit of a, like I say, Dory, I'll go off side. But let's move into the meditation, then we can chat. Whoever wants to chat afterwards, because I know some of you, need to get on as well, or on with your day or go to bed. So as I say, just make yourself really comfortable. Hands and arms and legs uncrossed, sitting or lying down, doesn't matter, however you feel comfortable. Doesn't matter if you fall asleep, you're not falling asleep. You're drifting into a state of consciousness where you're receiving soul healing and soul speak with your higher self. You just might not remember it. So as always, we ask for all the angels, ascended masters, any beings of light, star family, to come in and assist us today. So like I say, get really comfy, arms and legs uncrossed so that your energy can flow. And for anyone new here today, it doesn't matter if you do not visualize, really doesn't. Just go with all your senses, what you feel, know, sense, smell, taste, or even hear. So just trust what comes in for you, and you will have an amazing session if you just relax and let go. You're in safe hands. So if you haven't already, just close your eyes and take a lovely deep breath in. And you can hold on to that breath if you want to, or you can release it when you're ready. And so now, just allow your breath to find its own natural rhythm. You're here because something inside you knows it's time for you to observe more clearly. Excuse me. To tune in more deeply and to activate what's always been there waiting quietly and patiently behind the noise of everyday life. Right now, this is about alignment, about remembering how to access the part of you that already sees, that already knows, and already understands far more than the thinking conscious mind ever could. Let's release the myths. You know that you don't need to visualize to know your third eye is open. You'll feel it in the way your perception sharpens, the way your intuition strengthens, and the way truth comes in clearly, quietly. In this experience, you'll be guided into the layers of your very own energy field, where real vision begins. This is your time, your space, and your frequency. Let yourself perceive what's here for you. Now, take another deep, slow breath in as you feel the air rise through your body, lifting your chest, expanding your ribs, reminding that you are here in this present moment. Now let breath drift in and out like a slow wave, gently drawing you into the space beneath everything, where stillness lives. And in this space, you're relaxing into your body completely. You are coming home, back to yourself, back to the knowing that's always been there, waiting beneath the noise. It invites you inward toward your own inner peace. Now let your awareness rest in your body now. Just that soft attention that allows everything to settle. As you feel your feet grounded and held, and as you feel the way your body is supported on the surface you're resting on, everything is cooperating with your healing, with your expansion, and with your growth. Right now, you are fully supported and safe. You notice there's a beautiful stillness here in this time that's sacred for you. Now remember to use all your senses, feeling, knowing, sensing, tasting, smelling, or hearing. And with each breath, you may begin to notice how the layers start to fall away. Thoughts soften at the edges. Tension releases as your body begins to exhale in ways that go far beyond your lungs. Now let your awareness travel like warm light, like a gentle hand across your body, down through your legs, where you feel stability, up through your belly, where your personal power lives. It moves across your chest, where unconditional love opens and radiates outward into your shoulders, arms and fingertips, all softening and melting into deep relaxation, into your neck and into your jaw as you release and let go, as you drift deeper and deeper into blissful inner peace and calm. This light moves into your eyes, your temples and your scalp, where your inner vision is preparing to awaken. This shift has already begun. And just by you showing up here and now, you're showing the universe and your higher self that you are making a choice to open and grow. With each breath, it welcomes you deeper into the truth of your own energy. The universe around you is listening and responding, and you are already syncing with something higher, something so powerful and wise, and it lives inside you. There's a reason why you were drawn to this moment. It's because your soul knows. Your higher self is waiting for you. You feel their connection as they make their presence known to you. It might be a feeling, a knowing, a colour, a vision, perhaps even a sensation, such as a tingle, warmth, or coolness. Whatever it is, just know that it's perfect for you. Now, as you go into your next inhale, let it carry you even deeper into this sacred moment. And as you exhale, feel yourself soften even further into your heart, body, mind, and soul. You're ready to begin. This is where your vision opens. And from here, we go deeper and deeper. Now I want you to sense a spiral of energy forming just beneath you. This spiral is living frequency of moving light, a natural path that curves inward, drawing you into a deeper state of awareness. And feel yourself gently leaning into the spiral. You are being guided by the current of your own energy and higher self. As you begin to move through the spiral, notice how each layer holds a different texture. Some feel thick like honey, rich, slow, and deeply grounding. Others are crisp and crystalline, cool and steady. One layer vibrates like an ancient sound that you've heard before, and it's recognized by your soul. Your awareness passes through each loop of the spiral, loosening anything no longer needed. Let it all slide away. The spiral welcomes your full presence. This ascent upwards is a return to the original blueprint within you. Now that you've arrived in this deeper space, your entire energetic system begins to respond. Your body is settled, your mind is still, and now your energy field begins to tune in as you sense the atmosphere around you shift, just like the space itself is becoming aware of you. You may feel warmth, a sensation, or a subtle sense that something is adjusting. This is where your energy field becomes more precise, above you, around you, and through you. A stream of gold and high frequency energy begins to move. This current is intelligence. It knows how to meet you where you are and lift your system into peace and balance. It enters through the outer layers of your auric field, gently filled with light as it harmonizes. Your auric field brightens as the current passes through. The edges smooth out. Your energy becomes clearer, more solid and stable, like tuning an instrument to its perfect pitch. The current continues inward, balancing your inner peace. Then it goes through the mental layer, lifting your energy field into greater peace and calm. You may feel your awareness expand as your energy field remembers its full multi-dimensional shape. The frequency begins moving through your etheric body, the template of energy that underlines the physical. Each circuit begins to resonate with a higher frequency. Your nervous system responds as it harmonizes beautifully. The wave-like rhythm of your vagus nerve balances and settles. Your internal wiring becomes more fluid, more connected, and more capable. You're syncing with a frequency that supports your clear vision and expanded perception. Your system knows how to stabilize. Your energy knows how to self-correct. And you are fully held through this process. You are balanced. You are aligned. You are tuned in. From this space, true activation is now possible. Now, bring your awareness to the center of your forehead, to the space between your eyebrows. This is the space of clear sight, of intuition, of knowing beyond words and thoughts. Feel your breath move gently through your body and let it nourish this space. And as you inhale, feel energy gathering there. And as you exhale, feel it settle and expand. A soft glow begins to form, like a light waking up inside you. It starts as a pinpoint behind your brow, and with each breath, it gets stronger and stronger. You may feel a warmth, a soft pulling feeling, or perhaps a pulse of knowing beginning to form. This is your third eye chakra opening and activating. It opens through awareness, attention, and presence. You are fully aligned with it now. Sense another spiral of energy moving around this point, steady and circular, flowing with ease. And this spiral of energy clears the lens of your inner sight. It polishes the space where vision flows. As it moves, your inner screen becomes clearer. Now see, sense, or feel, or know your third eye glowing. Perhaps a deep indigo colour, or any other shade that appears before you. This colour may shift, it may pulse. Allow it to take any form it needs to, knowing that this is perfect for you. Your inner vision is opening. Now, imagine a ray of light descending through the crown of your head. It travels down with purpose and enters directly into your third eye. As it touches, the center lights up. It glows outward like a star expanding through space. You are now receiving information through this energy center. It may be symbols, light codes, colours, patterns, and messages. They may come as pictures, or as a feeling, or as a knowing, or even a sensing. Each impression carries something meant just for you. Let your third eye adjust to this new way of being. Allow it to stretch wider, like a window that opens to a deeper truth. You are fully connected to your intuitive guidance now. And this energy center, your third eye, is coming online. It understands how to see, how to sense, and how to receive truth easily and effortlessly. Now I want you to breathe in and out of your third eye chakra. Let your energy field expand around it. And just imagine you're taking a nice deep inhale into your third eye. Hold it for a moment. And breathe out through your third eye. And you just continue to breathe in and out of your third eye as you let the signal settle. Everything is now activated. Your third eye is open and activated. And you are ready to receive what comes next. And in a moment, you will enter stillness to integrate all that has been unlocked, whether it's unknown or known. And now, as you enter this stillness, steady, calm, and presence, this space holds everything you've opened, known or unknown, everything you've received, known or unknown. You are safe here. You are strong here. Continue to breathe deeply, allowing your third eye chakra to soften and expand. Now, the energy that's moving through your third eye begins to settle as it weaves its way through your entire energy system. It finds its place in your physical body, in your awareness, and in your energy. It knows how to integrate. It knows how to lock in the alignment and flow that you've awakened and activated. With each breath, your inner sight strengthens. Your intuitive channels adjust with ease. Your energy becomes more stable, even more attuned to your truth. There is deep wisdom here, and each inhale grounds you into your intuitive power and higher self. And each exhale carries that power through your entire energy field. This stillness is full of transparency, guidance, and deep connection. You are fully in the center of your knowing now. Everything needed to be opened has opened. And let's take a moment to complete this activation. And I shall be silent for a few minutes while you install, integrate, and activate your third eye opening. Take some time to bask in the upgrade and activation, and perhaps connect more deeply to your higher self. And when you hear the bell chime, it will be time to return. Now, take a deep breath in, and this breath carries the vision, the intro, an upgrade that you've just activated. This breath brings it home. Your third eye is open. Your perception is clear. And your awareness is sharper than ever before. You are locking this frequency into your physical form. Your body holds this alignment and insight, and your energy field holds the wisdom that you've just reawakened. There is peace in your energy. You're grounded, tuned in, and guided by something deeper than thought. As you breathe, sense your feet anchoring into our earth, strong, present, and certain. You are fully connected, as above, so below, within and throughout. This activation is fully integrated. The light behind your brow continues to glow, steady, calm, and aware. With your next breath, you'll start to feel yourself coming back into the room and into your full awareness, empowered by everything you've accessed. You walk with vision. You lead from intuition, and you trust what you sense, and you move forward with complete inner alignment. See the world through your own frequency now. Clear, intuitive, and empowered. As you start to let your body move gently, your fingers, your toes, and as you gently return to your full awareness, feeling fully aligned, fully aware, and fully activated. And when you're ready, open your beautiful eyes and smile, and welcome back. So is everybody back in the room? Or are you still floating in that lovely energy? So how that was that, my darlings? Oh, Anne. Well done, Anne. Oh, sorry. First time I smelled something in meditation, fresh cut hay, reminded me of my ponies, and then meat stew like casserole. How amazing. Then I saw a gold colour, beautiful. Look up the, yeah, I don't know, my throat was going from the beginning. Yeah, it was really, really weird. I think it might be hay fever as well, you know. Beautiful. Well done, Anne. It's amazing. I'd look up the meaning of the hay. Absolute gold colour, beautiful. Love it. Well done, Anne. And Kenzie's saying she smelt grass. Like I say, look it up. It's funny, you smelt hay. There will be always a meaning to it. Claire's saying, lovely, felt crackles like electric in my third eye and then felt a pop at the back of my head. Beautiful. Because one of the chakras as well that's coming online is the altar major in the base of your skull as well, and that's connected to that's connected to the awakening process as well. I'm not doing a plug, but my 14 chakra meditation helps you to open up kind of hidden chakras, ones that are hidden away. But yeah, did any of you feel a pull? Because I had Ray and 2 Arcturians. Let me know. I don't want to say too much because I want to know if anybody else experienced that. But there was 2 Arcturians in, and we were all working with your third eye. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, hello. And Ray was being his silly, stupid self. So Jeanette, my third eye was pulsating, amazing, brilliant. Keep doing the meditation. Come back and listen again, because it's not a one and done. A lot of people just give up with meditation and go, oh, I can't do it. It's like a muscle. You have to keep doing it. You have to keep going. And, either do this meditation or find other ones, or like I say, I've got the 852 frequency music that is tuned to your third eye chakra. Listen to my music or anybody else's. But like I say, all my music is infused with my own energy. So Kim saying, yep, felt pressure, beautiful. Bloody love it. So what is Claire saying? Well, for crazy, I felt the pull but didn't see anything. Doesn't matter, don't worry. Honestly, just keep doing it. Come back and listen again, or like I say, listen to my music or listen to other music. And like you say, you felt the pressure, because like I say, I was working with these 2 Arcturians and Ray, although he was up there being a silly schoolboy. But that's his home planet. And Joyce is saying, oh, love this, Joyce. Where my head was pulsating, a hot glow came over me. Beautiful, love it. That's just energy moving around. Absolutely. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Well done, Joyce. So Teresa, thank you. That was wonderful. I saw the indigo colour and then bright yellow, and then I saw images of lions. I did feel a pull. Oh my God, I love that. If you're new here, Teresa, please subscribe. Anybody that's new here, please subscribe to our channel so that we can grow it and help others get connected with so many people. It's such a lonely journey, this journey. We don't always have people around us, and we've chosen really kind of lonely, kind of monkish soul journeys as well. So I love that for you, Teresa. I don't recognise your name, darling. So if you're new, please subscribe and share and like this video, please, if you don't mind. Amazing. Oh, hang on. Someone's seen an elephant. Amazing. Saw a lovely elephant and rainbows too. Lovely, lovely, Rainy. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Look up the elephant. That'll be a spirit animal for you, or spirit energy that you need right now. Love it. And whoever saw the lions, look them up as well, because they will be. So, as you know, we can have a totem, we can have a power animal. That's what I'm thinking of. Sorry, brain farts. Been so exhausted, and brain fog has just been absolute ridiculous. But brilliant. Love that for you, darling. Rainbow's beautiful as well. Absolutely love it. And my lovely Marjo Blair back. Wow, I'm so warm and feel the light beneath my eyes. A lion. There you go. Somebody else had a lion. Was that the same person? Bloody love it. White feathers stayed with me. Beautiful. Just, like I say, do it again. Do the meditation again. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. You're all amazing. So, yeah, I'm just going to go back to some of the questions at the beginning. Anne's saying she's been tired this week. Yeah. Oh, God. It's been horrendous. Even more than normal. Excuse me. So blips. Yeah, I don't know. You've put it on the chat, so I don't know whether to bring it up, but you're saying you've got truth with your partner. I don't want to bring it up, darling, just because you might not want it on the screen. But yeah, absolutely not sure which way it'll go. And I think we're going through another phase of energy. We've got the 6-6 portal. I'll try and do a video for it or something. We've got the 6-6 portal coming up soon. And like I said, the downloads I've been getting we are going to lose people along the way, unfortunately. I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen. But yeah, thing is, it's never a loss. It's only the human ego mind that says it's a loss. Some people come for a reason, some come for a season, some come and stay forever. So just sending you love, darling. Yeah, just sending you all love. I really, really am. Yeah, Kim's saying, yes, huge solar flares, absolutely. And we're penetrating. Not only that, we're also holding the collective as well. So yeah, that's why we can get worn out as well. But like I say, managing our energy is crucial. And not saying yes when we want to say no. You know, it really, really, really is. So yeah, it's like I say, shielding. Yeah, I shield. Don't need to protect. Good to see you. Right. Oh, hi, Sharon. Been feeling really tired and having lots of headaches. A lot of people have having migraines, headaches. Lucky in that sense, I don't really get them too much. But yeah, I've just been absolutely freaking knackered beyond. Yeah, just like, but like soul tired as well. There's a difference, isn't there? So lovely. Patricia saying, definitely aware. I was going deeper and deeper into my third eye. I'm sure I nodded off. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you nod off or not. As you know, it will be you going into soul speak or into, connection with your higher self that your conscious mind doesn't need to remember. Like I say, people get really hung up on that. They really, really do. And I'm like, but the human mind is just wired to always have the answers and always know. So yeah, Marja, thank you for all you're doing. Yeah, but I couldn't do it without you. I just want to help. I just want to help ease this collective experience and connect with the souls that are meant to be within our little pod of people. So these are the cards. Let me get rid of that comment because I'm mindful I do that all the bloody time. How do I get rid of that? Go away. Right, here we go. So these are the cards. These are my Intuitive Whispers by Maud Hurst. Sounds like a right old fogey, didn't she? Maud Hurst. Sorry, Maud, if you're watching. I love your cards, by the way. So what did we get? We got move through your fear, number 41. So 4 and 1 is 5. So that is, again, I'm sure when we did this last time, there was fear, wasn't there, moving through the fear, but that's what we got. So you can see, is that back to front or is that the right way around? Does it come up with the writing on it? But anyway, it's move through your fear. So we've got a little exercise. So it says, what if just on the other side of fear was the biggest opportunity or breakthrough? Whether you're on a healing journey or moving towards something new in your life, fear may be raising its head and stopping you in its tracks. Often that fear comes from form of negative thoughts and beliefs, but don't let that fear win. There may have been a time in your life where that fear was helpful. Absolutely bloody it was, but now it isn't. So now we have to let it go, and was a helpful protection or to keep us safe. I've just added that bit in. But right now it may be stopping you from your path to success. The way to move past fear is not to ignore it or pretend it isn't there. And there's so many people that are avoidant. That will be in the course as well, about the patterns that we go into of avoidance. But instead to identify it, feel it, but not for too long, because we've already felt it, right? That's where I come from. And notice what thoughts or feelings arise, move through it rather than around it. And then it's got how to move through your fear. So ask yourself, where is the fear showing up in my life? What is that fear holding me back from achieving? And then it goes on. Oh no, that's the other one. So I've made that up then. I'm telling fibs. So it says, how does that fear show up in your body physically? For most people, it will be sweaty hands, feeling in the solar plexus, dodgy kind of guts, fluttering in the heart and chest. Does it affect your breath? Absolutely affects your breath. Absolutely, it does. The first thing to go when we start even going into a panic attack or whatever is our breath gets really shallow. And our mind just spins out of control. And trust me, I've been there with the panic attacks. They're horrible. They really are. Getting to know your fear makes it much less scary. You begin to realize it's simply thoughts and sensations and not reality. That's where the course will come in handy. You can then, so you'll be able to reset your whole nervous system. Like, I'll show you how to do it. It's really not that hard even. Really, really isn't. And then you can choose to step out of your thoughts and redirect your focus in the direction you want to go. So move through your fear. And the bottom of the pack, we got number 4, feel, don't think. Because that's what happens is, excuse me, we do need to feel it. Excuse me, I do beg your pardon, I've got terrible wind still. Sorry about that. We don't need to feel it, we don't need to sit in it. And something that I'm really good at, and I will blow smoke up my own backside, is whatever's going on with me, I don't sit in it. I don't. And like I say, people have judged me and said, oh, yeah, but you're bypassing. No, 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 no. It's okay. It's okay, because it doesn't matter, what any kind of sense. To be honest, I'm pretty unshakable. Anybody can say some really horrible things to me, and I'm just like, that's where you are. Thanks for showing me where you are. I'm never judging anybody. I'm really not. But sometimes we do have to speak about things, but I don't hold on to things anymore. Like, I wish that I could bottle what I have, because, yeah, and that's what I want for you by the end of the course, is that you come out of that and you are completely changed in 12 weeks, which I know that you will be if you trust me and you trust yourself and you move through it. I promise that you will. So it's got, to connect fully to your intuition, you must first stop thinking and instead feel into your body. What have we been doing? The mind is a thinking machine that's designed to analyze the past and predict the future. Depression is being stuck in the past. Anxiety is fear of the future. They're symptoms of what's really wrong. It's supposed to filter our experiences, but it can often make decisions based on past experience rather than intuition. And like I say, all of us, when we've ignored our intuition, we've all gone up SHIT street without a paddle. Guilty as charged. Don't do that anymore. It is by feeling back into the body that you can begin to discover what's right for you in the present moment. It's time for you to let the mind rest and tap into that innate wisdom, your intuitive whispers. What have we been doing tonight that lies deep within you? You will know when you have arrived into feeling, when everything seems clear and unwavering. Like I say, ego is that, right? Higher self, completely calm. There's no anxiety, there's no fear, there's no ego. It's just clear speak. And trust me, that's all I want for you, is to tap into that. How to feel, not think. Find a comfortable position and close your eyes, and then do box breathing. And we've done this before. We've spoken about this. It's a 4-4-4 breathing. So it's 4 seconds inhaling, 4 seconds holding, 4 seconds exhaling, and 4 seconds holding. And you just repeat that. And that's a really good way, if you'll feel that you're going into a panic attack, is to do that. Absolutely. And so then you can do a body scan, right? So just start from either your head or your toes, whichever you want to do, and slowly start feeling into your body and noticing the sensations. So yeah, they're the 2 cards for this week. Move through your fear and feel, don't think. And that all fits in nicely, doesn't it? As they always do. Yeah, absolutely. But has anyone got any questions? If anyone's new here, please subscribe. And for everybody here, please, can you like and share this video, please? whether you share it as a post on YouTube or Facebook, wherever, if you really could. So, oh, Josephine's saying I could taste sand. Look it up. Oh, la la. Yeah. What's that about? Really interesting, that is. You can taste sand. Look it up. Look up the spiritual meaning of sand. In fact, I might do it right now because I'm intrigued to know that one. It's a bloody phone. Yeah, a bit of live and direct. Yeah, because very, very interesting. Yeah. Wow. I've not had that come up before. Here we go. Sand is often associated with the passage of time, transformation. Ha ha ha. And the clear, I can't even say the word. And the can't say the word. The circle of life. I'm going to say because I just can't say it. It can represent purity, infinity, and the transient nature of existence. Sand also plays a role in various practices, including prayer, witchcraft. We're not talking about that on here. So it's got like symbolism, time and transformation. Yeah. In purity and grounding, infinity. Yeah, really interesting. Very interesting. Love that for you. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So Patricia's saying, I could have stayed longer in my third. I love the feeling, floating, weightless, gentle awareness. Exactly. Beautiful. And Josephine saying she had the most wonderful vision. You're going to tell us what it was? Yeah, Petronica's saying I feel dizzy, almost drunk, like pulsating feeling. Yeah, that can be what I like, kind of hypno-stoned. Because even though I call it a meditation, it's kind of hypnosis. Weave a bit of that in. So yeah, I love that for you. Oh, that's what Kenzie's saying. The spiritual meaning of fresh cut grass is often associated with new beginnings, cleansing, and a sense of peace and tranquility. Love that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Has anyone got any questions or just trying to get through all your lovely comments? What's this one? So Tanya, hope I'm saying I've seen blue sparks lately. Beautiful. What comes to you when that happens? So you can either ask or you might just get a download into your mind what it is. Yeah, interesting. Can be angels, can be an upgrade, it can be absolutely anything. Just be open-minded about what it could be. So Patricia, breathe in change, rhythm from shallow to deep breaths, colours, indigo and gold. Beautiful. Love that for you. Yeah, I think we've done that one, haven't we? Claire saying, wow, I felt the pull. Yeah, you can often get that. I don't get it so often now, but when I was in the beginning of the awakening, it'd be like someone was drilling. I would be meditating or whatever, connecting, like eyes open and closed. It was like someone was drilling into my third eye. It would kind of like really hurt as well sometimes. So yeah, if you get that, that's okay. You're expanding. It's fine. Nothing to be scared of. But yeah, my voice was going like the clappers, wasn't it? I was thinking, oh, it's not squash, by the way. What I do is I make herbal tea and then I cool it down and drink it and dilute it. But yeah, my voice was going like the clappers. It really was. Have you got any? Oh, I'm going to have to take this one. Thank you so much, Lorraine. You've changed my life and I'm eternally grateful. Welcome, Joyce. Absolutely welcome. But you chose to change your life. I didn't do that. You did that. You chose to change your life. You chose to be here and listen and interact. Had you have not done that, you wouldn't have changed your life, would you? So you did that. So give yourself a pat on the back for doing that. You've changed your life. Absolutely. What's Kim saying? Went to the wharf yesterday and got in the dinghy and rowed out on the boat. Washed my feet in the ocean. It's so cleansing. I love the ocean, my peaceful place. That sounds amazing. I love it. Can't we all come with you? Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'm just having a look. You're welcome, everyone saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you too. What is Yvonne saying? I've been sat by a rainbow lake with white trees around it. I love that. Ugh, I love it. You know, because the rainbow can also relate to our chakras as well. So, you know, it's whatever comes into your mind. What do you feel the significance of the rainbow lake and the white trees were? Because they were shown to you for a reason. Like I say, it's whatever it means to you. Beautiful. I love that for you. So Claire saying, I can't wait to communicate with my higher self. I've started asking him questions, and I always get a yes in my heart, and the no is in the lower tummy. It's right. Okay, that is. So it's kind of like muscle testing. So, and kinesiology or whatever they call it. So that is you connecting to your higher self. So now that's really good that you know what the yes is and you know what the no is. Beautiful. That's available to us all. So you can do muscle testing, right? Where you stand up. I'm not always a big fan of it. I would rather go with the feeling in the body, but something you can do to find your yes and no is ask yourself some questions, right? This is something we do in hypnotherapy to kind of connect with the subconscious and the higher self. So we would say to somebody, they'd be standing up and you'd say, right, say their name was Mary, right? Is your name Mary? So their body would sway either backwards or forwards, left or right. It's not always the same, right? And so it'd be like, yes, okay, that's your yes. So is your name Simon? So the body would sway or move to the other. There's so many ways you can do this. But I prefer to go with the feeling in the body. So you've done that. So that's amazing that you've done that. So give yourself a pat on the back, Claire. You're already doing it, but maybe the expectation of you imagining your higher self to be there as in a what's the word? Mirage. Have I made? I'm using the right word or not? Not sure. An apparition, right? Or you've got this full blown conversation. It's maybe you're already doing it. Maybe just change that to the belief that you are connected. You're already connecting. You're already communicating. You're already doing it by the feeling, but you can ask them to expand, right? But it's our expectation of what connecting to our higher self is like. You're already doing it. I would say your streets ahead of where you believe you are, right? So keep doing that and start testing it. Start testing it even more. But like I say, our higher self will never lead us the wrong way. Our ego will every day of the week. Higher self won't, because like I say, and I say it every single time, there are no mistakes. There are no mistakes. We don't make mistakes. We just experience life. So Kenzie's saying I felt someone pushing a thumb, hand in my third eye. You can have that. It can get really quite painful sometimes as well when it's opening or expanding or activating and we're going through experiences. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Like I say, if there's anyone else that you think would benefit from our lovely, beautiful group, please share it with them. Please share this video on Facebook or YouTube, wherever. And yeah, I'll see you next week. No, I won't see you next week because I'm off to Mind, Body, Spirit in London. So I'll be back the following week. But I'll see if I've got chance. I'm probably not going to be able to get something ready because we're going up on the Thursday. So yeah, I'm not going to put the stress on myself to do it. But anyway, darlings, I love you all. Have a fantastic week. Remember, keep going. And most of all, keep smiling. I love you all, and I will see you in a fortnight. Much love.